Oh, breaking news just in. Showdown turns 85 today.
Wow, 85 years and they're still going downhill?
Yeah, it looks like they've been open since 1936. I'd love to hear from some people that just really love this mountain and have made it so awesome.
Well, that's great, George, because I happen to have some video clips of some of our favorite friends, family, and guests.
Well, nice. Let's roll the tape.
Yeah.
Roll the tape.
Showdown has given so much to so many people over the years. In fact, it gave me this, and in turn, gave us this. Thanks, Showdown. Happy anniversary.
Hi, this is Jeanette, and this is the Ellington family.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, we are doing a video on behalf of Showdown in the last 85 years, and Showdown's been a big part of our lives, and we just wanted to say hello and let you know. So this is an old season pass of me, and yes, a lot of you know me as Scooby, so I'm not embarrassed anymore. There you go. So anyway, this is my sister Vicky, and my father Wayne.
Hello.
And mother Judy.
Hello.
A couple other pictures. There's Judy in the nursery with me, the first person who did the nursery. And then there's a family photo of all of us. So you can see my dad Wayne and me and my sister Vicky on the T-bar, all wearing our Judy hats. So I thought that was a good one to show. Anyway, we all just wanted to say a few things, so here you go.
So life at Showdown, I think it was kind of Kings Hill first, but one of my favorite memories of childhood is riding the old chairlift on a beautiful sunny day with a bright blue sky and the sun shining and the snow glistening, and just a really good childhood. A lot of good memories of skiing up there. If I wasn't there, I was at school or I was at home. It was basically our second home. So.
Okay, Wayne.
Hi. I first started skiing up there at Kings Hill in 1958, and we would drive up there, and if we packed snow with our skis, for 2 hours we got a free ticket, which was a great deal. And then in 1970 I worked full-time for the ski area. It was Ski Lift Incorporated then, and my supervisor was Jim Thompson. And we all, including Joe Pinsky and Fritz, we put a chairlift in, the double chairlift. And I got to drive old Army 6x6 cement truck to all those tower sites. It was a great time, and I only turned the truck over once, and then Buzzkirk had to come down with the cat and get me back up on my wheels. But then in 1974, George and Ted hired me as the ski patrol supervisor, and I spent about 14 years then as a pro patroller. I'm not sure what year it was, but probably 1968 until 1974, I spent in the ski school. And ended up as a ski school director in 73 and 74. That's my whole history there at Showdown now, and it was a big part of my life and a very enjoyable part of my life. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Hi, it's been a while. Anyway, I started the nursery up there probably about at the beginning of 1970, 74, maybe 73. Anyway, close to that, and really enjoyed it. The kids were just a blast. They kept me going, and I had two partners, one at a time, and one was Jody, and the other one was Lee, and hopefully they'll get to see this and reminisce too. But anyway, we had probably an average of 12 kids in there at a time, and they were toddlers to 4. Changing diapers was interesting. We were never into that too much because you never knew which one changed at the time. So what we did is we lined them up on the carpet on the floor and then changed them all at one time. So anyway, we really had a good time, and I worked there until about 1977, and then I went to the work of the full-time for the Forest Service.
So anyway, we were happy to say that the Ellington family had a big part, or the Showdown had a big part in the Ellington family. It was our social, it was our lot for many, many years. So happy 85th Showdown, and have a great day. Good to see you from the Ellington family.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, it's Beth, Chris, and Lucy Latham from Bighorn, just here to tell you that we love Showdown for lots of reasons. But for me, it's where 20 years ago this winter, I learned to love winter in Montana.
For me, it's from POW surfing glory hole to carving on the goose. It's been home for 3 generations now.
Showdown is the best.
Happy anniversary, Showdown. Showdown's always been a happy place for me. I remember the first time my mom and dad took us up to Showdown. Of course, at that time, it wasn't called Showdown. It was called Keen's Hill. And we rode the T-bar up the hollow, which is now called the Big Seven. There's been a lot of changes since I first started skiing at Showdown. But one thing has never changed. Showdown's always felt like home. And everyone there has always treated me like family. I've got a lot of fond memories at Showdown, from skiing with my mom and dad, skiing with my brothers when they were younger. Cheryl and I got married at Showdown and taught both of our daughters how to ski at Showdown. And coming up soon, I'll be teaching my granddaughter how to ski at Showdown. So thank you, Showdown, for all the memories and all the memories to come. Love you guys. See you on Saturday.
Showdown's the best place to work in the world. I should know. I've been here 47 years.
Happy 85th anniversary, Showdown. What makes you special? The people and the POW stashes. Cheers to another 85 years.
Hello, Chris and Tony Quinn wishing Showdown a happy 85th anniversary. I first skied Showdown in 1967. Very first day I came, I met patrol legends, Stan King, Dick Mosier. Years later, over 20 years later, they both worked with me in the ski patrols. After that very first time that I came with a church group, my dad bought lifetime season passes for a family of 9 kids. You can read the chronicle of it in my sister Bridget Quinn's book Cliffhanger, which explains how growing up skiing at Showdown taught her to survive in New York City. So then 67, 72, met George Willett, taken over the ski area, changed all the names of this, made everybody mad, but I worked for Johnny Kowalski, flipping hamburgers, balcony burgers, and had teamed up with Bill Tremberth, better known as Idaho, and Steve Tyson, who in those days was named Cobweb after Spider Savage. So there's Wayne Ellington and Alan Rabbit not too long after that, Mark Paddock though in those days. So after then some extended period of time, back in 1990, I was up at where my brother Patrick was interviewing for a ski instructor job, and his interview, and I said, what the heck, sign me up too. So signed up to be in ski school, and next thing I know, the patrol director, Joe Blanchard, said, you want to be in ski patrol? I didn't know what ski patrol did, but I said sure. So it's been pretty much my second passion ever since. So also 1990, this lady showed up in the Showdown. You want to talk about that?
Well, yes, I was in Seattle, and I came out to visit my sister for a weekend and met some crazy ski instructor, Chris Quinn, and our first date, I believe, he took me down Glory Hole, which I had absolutely no business skiing down, and that was love from then on out. I came to Montana because I had been dating him for 2 years, a couple years later, and left my job at Boeing in Seattle and said, I'm just gonna go and get him out of my system because I have got to get on with my life. And you can see how well that turned out.
So 30 years ago this year, decided to tie the knot at Showdown. It's our special place. You can see that even we were young and beautiful at one time.
Speak for yourself.
Very clever. Winning invitation, how to marry a ski instructor. Glory hole, I don't know if you can see it. Pretty good likeness of the two of us. So, for 30 years in ski patrol, and been just there, the Showdown family, George and Margie, George mentoring my very, very lifestyle, and now working with Katie, just feels like home to all of us. So
That's one thing you guys do really well. You make us all feel like we're home every time we're there. Every time.
Happy anniversary, Showdown.
Happy anniversary, Showdown. Cheers.
Thank you for all you've done for the Quins.
So much. Bye.
Max Davis here to wish Showdown a happy 85th birthday. I have to confess to being old enough to remember riding up the T-bar on what was then called the Hollow. So I've had a breadth of experience. And I've also been lucky enough to know George and his late partner Ted Cogswell. I count them as friends, and I also have had the experience of helping them out with legal matters from time to time. So I do have a unique perspective. And that leads me to say this. Going back to 1976, when I first came up to ski at Showdown, I can say it's the same Kings Hill. But it certainly isn't the same Showdown. It has just gotten better and better and better. My hats are off to George, and now to Katie and Avery and all the other members of the Showdown team. Happy 85th birthday.
Hi everybody, happy anniversary from the Petersons in Marnock to Showdown. Showdown's an important part of my family's life. Ron and I had our first date there in December 1998. 4 of our 5 kids have worked up there over the years. I worked there for quite a few years, teaching ski PE, working in the rental shop, and I was in peak performance, Jim Gold's great class, for many years on Saturdays and made good ski friends in that class. We've had 2 of our kids get married up there over the years. So Showdown is an important place to everybody in our family, and we're wishing you a happy 85th and many more. Thanks, Showdown.
I feel so lucky to have basically grown up at Showdown and to have it as sort of a home away from home. Getting to grow up and learn in that kind of amazing community has just been really critical to my identity. Seeing all of my badass family every single weekend is just amazing. There's nothing I love more than bringing my friends up and showing off my mountain. And there are just so many great memories of skiing with Grandpa and getting ditched by my older cousins. So yeah, congratulations on 85 years. It's such an amazing accomplishment. I'm so proud and so happy to be a part of this community. And I love and miss you guys all so much.
Showdown, we're going to give you a little paddock family history because we all have a bit. This is a small portion of our group. We've got a twin brother of Bridget's. This is Bridget Paddock. I'm Susie.
And I'm Mark.
And we have a younger son, Zach, and we've got 4 grandkids that are all skiing now. Mark's going to give you a little background on how he started at Showdown.
I started in 1975 as a lift operator up on top of Chair 1.
And then you moved on to?
Then I moved on to another lift, and then I became a pro with Wayne Ellington and Dick Mosier in the later 70s, 76 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 80.
And then I came to ski in 1978, I believe, 77. I thought I'm gonna learn how to ski and joined the awesome ladies' day group that we had in those days on Thursdays, and was lucky enough to learn how to ski from Cobweb, Steve Tyson. And later on, George called me, asked me if I wanted to come to work full-time up there for him. So I moved to Nyhart, and the rest of the story kind of goes. I met Mark up there. We married in 1980, and we were lucky, had a set of twins in 82, and Bridget's gonna give you a little background.
I don't remember all of that though, so it's fine. We grew up skiing there, and then we moved away, and then I went to college and I got a degree. And after I graduated with a bachelor's degree, I went and worked at Showdown as a ski instructor for a couple of seasons. I think that I was told that I got hired on a bet between George and Beth Latham, with George saying, I bet you I can get Bridget to come work for us. It wasn't hard. And now I patrol with pretty much my entire family. So.
Yeah, so we're lucky. We've got Bridget's brother and his wife Jenny, and Zach, our son. They all ski patrol for the Great Falls Ski Patrol along with Mark. We spend every weekend up there. We've got a cabin down in Monarch right behind where the Lazy Doe used to be. And we definitely consider Showdown our home. Our grandkids love it there. Everybody skis in our family, so we couldn't be happier to be back. We wish you guys an absolutely happy 85th birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you!
It's your birthday!
Happy birthday to you!
That's enough. Sam.
That's enough. Thanks, everybody.
Showdown is special to me because it's a great mountain with really great snow. But what makes it the best is the people who work and ski there. It's just always such a good time to go up and see everybody.
What does Showdown mean to me, or why it's special? Well, where do I start? Well, I have a cheat sheet, so I can't get everything wrong. I'm a fraction of the 85 years that I've been at Showdown. But it feels like I've been there my whole life. People who work, play, and bleed Showdown, they make it special. It's truly a family that shares the same love for skiing, sliding, snow, mountains, and fresh air. Family who cares about you, shares with you, and loves you for who you are. Showdown's huge heart makes this place magical. I've been very lucky to call this place home, to work, to ski, to walk around the lodge with my socks on. Every corner of Showdown, not only the mountain itself, but the surrounding area from White Sulphur Springs to Monarch, has a very special place in my heart. Friends have opened up their mountain homes so I can be a part of it all. And I can't thank those people enough. The Golds, Mosers, Broquists, Paddocks, Gregory's, and I'm missing so many others. We're not a big place, but we have the best snow and the best people. It's truly the best base, as Katie says. It's not just a place to ski, it's more important than that. Its unwavering embrace is what keeps me here. It's been here for love and loss, and has been steadfast through thick and thin. It's my rock. I can't imagine another place I'd rather be. I love this place more than any other place on earth. 46 degrees north by 110 degrees west. It's the absolute heart of the Little Belt, and it shows. And I remember my first employee orientation, and Frankie Feedback said one thing during my first employee thing 9 or 10 years ago, and he said, and it's stuck with me since then, and it says, you can check out, but you can never leave. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Will. I'll go first here. Showdown to me has always first been a place for family and then been a place for friends. I just love skiing and snowboarding, and I think it attracts a really good group of people, and I like having that be what connects us all. Jess?
Hi, my name is Jesse. What Showdown is to me is I made lots of friends here, family, and it's just a great place to work and be. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Hello, I'm Frankie. What does Showdown mean to me? Showdown means life, love, friendship, happiness. These guys are my family. They're all my family. And the people who come and visit us and be with us are family as well. There's no place that I would rather be. It's the best job in the world to have.
Hi Showdown, it's me, happy birthday. It's me, Susan Sanford, slightly loopy here, and wishing you happy birthday. You look refreshed and better than ever, and we're so happy for Katie and her amazing team and all of her kids taking over for George and Margie, who worked so hard for so many years. And I used to work at Showdown a million years ago, but I mostly have been involved in the Eagle Mount program for about the last 30 years, and it's kind of my thing. So thank you, Showdown, for all the great years and for making Showdown such a great place to be. Happy birthday.
Hi. We didn't just meet at Showdown 36 years ago. We met on this chairlift. I was a much younger ski instructor, and she was a cute little girl in a blue coat, riding single. I hopped on the lift with her, introduced myself. We chatted on the ride up, and then I asked her if she would like to go skiing with me for a couple of runs, and she said no.
And since that time, we got married. We had 2 boys, Taylor and Chris. We raised them skiing on this mountain, along with skiing with all of their cousins and all of the family over all of these years. That's what Showdown means to us. Happy 85th. You were gonna say it.
Oh, I know, sorry.
Hey, Showdown, this is Aaron and Wendy Weissman. What does Showdown mean to us? You know, Showdown is where I learned to ski. Showdown is where my beautiful wife here learned to ski. Showdown is where my kids learn to ski. Showdown is where we get our Tom and Jerry's on December 24th, and it's the Torchlight Parade on December 31. It's the squeal of delight from the young kid who's first time ever going up a chairlift in one of our lessons. It's the squeal of delight from some of the adults on some of our 36-inch powder days. Showdown is where we meet our friends after skiing in the bar, and Showdown is where we see our friends every day, December, January, February, March, and April. Showdown, happy birthday. We love you.
Showdown is special because it feels like home.
Hey George, Bobo here. Just want to congratulate you on your 85th anniversary. You know, it's astonishing that it coincides with my 85th visit to Showdown. When I think back over the 40 plus years I've known you, it's just amazing the pearls of wisdom that you've imparted on me. I now know that it's okay to ski at 40 below zero. You introduced me to chicken fried steak at Bob's. You taught me that coffee with cream and sugar is a social drink. The same trip, I learned that rental cars may not start at 40 below zero. You showed me how filet mignon that's still cool in the center is still great. I now know that Remy Martin is a dessert. You taught me not to be a wheel, because we know what dogs do to wheels. You taught me the importance of choosing the right hotel room door carefully in the middle of the night when I get up to pee. You introduced me to teleskiing and the importance of keeping your hips together. You showed me how to walk into an exclusive private Florida golf club for lunch and promised the maitre d' a free round of golf at the Nyhart Country Club in return. You showed me how to walk on South Beach, Florida and not get caught staring at the topless beauties. And you showed me how to wade in the fountain in front of the Francis Coppola Vineyard. So George, thanks for the life lessons and lifelong memories. Congratulations again on 85 years and still going downhill. I love you, man. Over and out.
Showdown is where I learned to ski, and it's where I learned to love skiing. I grew up skiing there and going up on the, that morphed into skiing with friends and then going up on the ski club bus from Lewistown through high school, and just got to go back for the first time in 4 years this past weekend, and it was a beautiful sunny day with soft snow, and saw George in the lift line at the bottom of the triple chair, and Richard was bumping chairs at the bottom of the double chair, and it was just the way that it has been, and it was so wonderful. I couldn't stop smiling being up there, and so many wonderful memories up there, and it's such a positive part of my upbringing. So so excited that it's been an institution for 85 years now, and has provided those wonderful memories for so many people. And I got this hat last weekend and proud to represent Showdown. I'm going to be wearing it all the time. Cheers, guys.
My name is Skylar, and Showdown is a really special place to me. It's like my second home. I'm there almost every weekend, or so I think. It is super fun. The staff is amazing. They're so sweet and encouraging. They're always there to help the little ones who are learning how to ski to the pro skiers. It's just a place I always look forward to going to, and it just fulfills my weekend, and it's a really great place.
Showdown means 3 words: happiness, family, and friends.
Hi, my name's Claudia. I just want to share a little Kings Hill Showdown story with you. You know, it was probably 1958 or 9 or 7, one of those years. And I came up here for my first time skiing with my brother Charlie. And he ushered me over to the old Bovey Slope rope tow, and with a little work, we got to the top of it and got off. And so he said, I'm going to show you how to do this. He said, it's really not a big deal. It's not hard to learn. And he said, I'm going to show you how to turn left and come around, turn right. And you keep doing that, you'll get to the bottom, and then you can get back on the rope tow. I said, okay. And so he turned, and I watched him, and he turned around and he said, oh, see you at the lodge at 4. Okay. And so he left, I took off, and mine didn't look as the way his did. And I turned left, I fell down. I turned right, I fell down. I stood up, I fell down. I managed to get to the bottom, but as I'm going toward the bottom, I realized he didn't ever tell me how to stop. I had no idea. And so I got to the bottom, and I fell down, and I got back up, got back on, and I went up again, did it once, maybe twice, and then I decided that wasn't for me. It was a long time in the lodge until 4 o'clock got there. You know, I was properly outfitted. I had my mom's old ski boots on, she probably wore 30 years ago. Charlie had used them to hook cars, so they were flat, shiny on the bottom, and you know, they locked well into those old bear trap bindings. And so I didn't kill myself, and I got there and waited for him to come and get me. And, you know, I went probably 8 or 10 times in the next 4 or 5, 6 years, or 4 or 5 years when I was in high school and with parents, and then by ourselves, just the girls. And I managed somehow to survive. And that was my brother Charlie, and he went off to Bozeman and went to school. And my brother George, he'd been off at school, and then he came back, and he went to college at the College of Great Falls, and he became an accountant, and he fiddled around with stuff here in town. And then he, I don't know, out of the clear blue, he was buying a ski hill. He goes, "Yeah, Kings Hill." And I said, "Really?" And he said, "Well, yeah." And so he bought the hill. That was he and another guy, Ted. And so that was 45 or 46 years ago. And, I've been coming almost every year since. I try to make it a pilgrimage because there's no place like Showdown. They treat you like family. It's just the best place to be. Oh, I am family because Brother George is George Willett, and he's been here for several years. A lot of you may know him. Anyhow, I'm glad to be a part of the Showdown history. And by the way, my father-in-law, Dr. Earl Hall, was one of the first guys that ever got this place going. You who skied here a long time ago skied on the Hollow. Now it's called Big Seven. We in the Hall family still call it the Hollow. Thanks. Take care.
Ricky and Jared here, and Showdown is special to me because I came here when I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do after college, and I found a family here and something that I really love, and I get to bring my dog to work every day and be around other dogs and work with people that I really, really love in a place that has become my home, and it's a family here.
And I grew up here, so throughout the years, my favorite thing about this place is just all the connections that I've been able to form with the many amazing people around the mountain.
And we met each other here.
Yay.
Happy 85th Showdown. I have been coming to Showdown since I was a kid, and I've been bringing my boyfriend, now husband of almost 10 years, for 13 years, and now we have taught our kids to ski and snowboard at Showdown, and it means a big part to my heart. Like, Showdown will always be my favorite resort, and I love it because it's so homey and just everyone is awesome there. Like, super love Showdown.
I guess you could say Showdown has been in our family for the whole 85 years. First, it was Grandpa Hall and all of his ski buddies who started Kings Hill. And then it was Uncle George, or just plain George as he tells us to call him. And then it is now my dear sweet cousin Katie. Showdown, I can't remember a time that we didn't come skiing. It's so special to us that even Dick, who you see behind me right here, spread eagle doing his big jump that nowadays, in the old days might have got him into the Olympics, and nowadays definitely not. He's even buried here. So Showdown is part of our family. It's part of my heart. And I love you, Showdown. Happy birthday.
Happy anniversary, Showdown. 85 years. That's quite an achievement. Why are you so special? Well, from someone who only saw snow for the first time at 26, I feel like you're Montana's backyard. It's this gorgeous place to go where you can be challenged, you can have an easy day, but you'll always have fun. It can be a most spectacular sky and the snow is wonderful, and that's Montana. But there's something else that really is magic, and that's the people. It does feel like coming home. George has been there for a long time, and now he has his daughter, his grandchildren, and a great-grandchild, Callan. They just make it home, they make it special, they make it safe, it's professional, it's extremely well run. It's everything. So happy anniversary, keep it up. Can't wait for many, many, many more years, and maybe I'll bring my great-grandchild back one day. Have fun.
Hi, I'm TJ Farron.
And I'm Bronson Stubbs.
And Showdown is very important to me. That's where I met my wife. It's where I spent some of the best times with my closest friends and family growing up too.
Yeah, every weekend when we were in high school, 2 days at a time up there. We'd go up Friday night, come home Sunday night. No showers, never know how.
It's this tradition.
I don't even know how we got homework done or when we did our homework.
I definitely didn't do good in school.
But I've learned, now that I'm a little bit older, that Showdown is one of those places that when no matter how long you've been away from there, you go back, you fit right in, and it's just like you never left.
Greeted with open arms.
Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Luke.
And one of the reasons Showdown is so important to me is because I spent almost every weekend of my childhood here, and it's really like a home away from home.
Just like Anna, I spent almost every weekend of my life growing up on this mountain, and it makes it home. The people here make it home, the snow makes it home, and I just love it.
What Showdown means to me is family and fun.
Cheers to 85 years, Showdown. I started skiing up there in 4th grade, probably 1968 or 69. And that was were the days of lace-up leather boots, cable bindings, and riding the pommel lift. And those were fun days. When I started junior high, if I couldn't get a ride skiing, I'd just walk down to 10th Avenue and stand at the traffic light and wait for a bunch of cars to come down 10th, and I'd push the don't walk button, make them stop so they'd pick me up a little easier. So I figured out how to get up there every weekend in junior high. After I graduated from college with a degree in economics, I was qualified to become a ski instructor at Showdown. So I worked up there 7 years, making a living on the rope tow, wearing out gloves, teaching kids. And after 7 years, I met Kate and was ready to settle down and start having a family. So we left Showdown for a while. 3 kids later, I finally got a chance to teach my own kids to ski, which was just terrific. And then we were up at Showdown every weekend because the kids were involved in ski racing and snowboard contests. So those were some 15 years of skiing every weekend and staying in the Jelinek cabin. It was a lot of fun. During that time, I talked to George about buying materials. So George bought the materials, and I fabricated a flat and a rainbow grind box for the train park. And it's still fun to see those being used every day and kids grinding on them. My kids working up there, it's been really fun to go up during the weekdays and teach kids to ski and be able to see all my kids and feed my grandson lunch. So cheers to 80 years. So cheers to 85 years, Showdown. I've had 50 years of the best times up there ever. Thanks.
Hi, my name's Hurley. Yeah. Thank you, Showdown.
Or cousin weekend.
My cousin. I don't know.
Okay, restart. Okay.
Zach, do it seriously.
I am. Showdown is important to me. It gives me a place to ski, and it's something I can't do normally. It also is a place that my cousins can come and go have fun.
Yeah.
And how about it's part of my family?
It's part of my family, and it's very, very cool. I like Showdown a lot. And it's fresh snow.
Yay!
Yay!
Hello, Showdown. Happy 85th.
Hello, Showdown. We came here to say thank you. Thank you for being a spot where we can get together, where we all can be here, etc. Thank you.
Etc., etc. Especially on Cousins Weekend.
Cousins Weekend.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, we're all here together.
We are. And it's good. It's noisy.
It's noisy. It's kind of noisy.
It's happy. We're so lucky.
So crowded.
Thank you, Showdown, for making this home for all of us.
Yes.
We love you.
Love you, Showdown.
Happy 85th.
Bye-bye.
Showdown to me means family, and it's one of my favorite places to be. Showdown to me means tradition because we come here every single year. Showdown to me means skiing with my favorite people. We love you!
I'm not rolling.
Ryan Zinke, News at 5.
Okay, I'm rolling. Go ahead.
Showdown means family, friends, memories, ice skating, Bob's Bar, Belt Creek, saunas, and getting kicked out of the bar by George when I was a kid.
Showdown means to me my lovely aunt and Uncle George and Margie and my cousins Katie and Jamie, who taught me how to ski at age 5, and all the love of the family. It's just the family treasure. Love you.
Okay, I gotta gather myself. Showdown means the world to me. We've been here for almost 50 years, well, some of us over 50. So many memories, so many more memories to come. Didn't even say it right. Let's start it over.
Keep rolling.
Keep rolling. Showdown means the world to me. We've been here for 50 years plus. All the kids, grandkids, family, friends, rock and roll.
I mean, you got a temple tape?
No, I started over.
What's that? What makes Showdown special to me? Well, when I almost made the Olympic team in 1984, 1988, 1992, 1996, and 2000, it was because I skied at Showdown every day. It's about the people. It's about the fun. You know, it's about Showdown. And basically, Showdown, I want to wish you a happy 85th birthday. This is where the fun happens. This is where the magic starts. Stay classy, Showdown. Love ya.
What does Showdown mean to me? To me, it means family, friends, good times. I grew up skiing here. I come here every year. It's just a family place it's my happy place. I'm gonna come here once a year. And this is my happy place too.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you to Grandpa Earl, Uncle George, and now Cousin Katie. Love you.
So for me, Showdown is special because it's a place where I get to spend a lot of awesome time with a lot of special people. And also it's special to me because it's where George, my fiance, proposed to me. Happy 85th anniversary, Showdown.
Happy 85th anniversary, Showdown. Do you see our poster in the back? It's been in our garage for ages, our basement. Anyways, Showdown is special to us because it's a family where families get to go and where you take in families and we get to dip our toes in the snow.
George, Marge, and Katie, thank you for raising our kids over the years. They turned out great. It was a great place to go every weekend as we raised them, and we sure have great memories, and we'll make more.
I also am appreciative because we are a native of Great Falls, but also a military family, and you always made it a great place for us to bring our kids, for me to let my hair down and let my kids run loose. Happy anniversary. I hope you have a great celebration. We sure love you guys. and Matt's claiming the poster.
He ain't getting it. So, hey, thank you. Great memories, and God bless, and thanks again. Happy anniversary.
Happy 85th birthday, Showdown!
Happy 85th anniversary, Showdown. I grew up skiing here, get to ski up here with both sides of my family, and there's no place that I would rather be. Cheers to 85 years.
Happy 85 years, Showdown. I learned to ski here, and I get to teach this little monkey how to ski here.
Thank you.
Well, thanks, everybody. Those were really fun to watch.
I wonder what the next 85 years will bring.
Cool. Cheers to 85 years.
Cheers.
Woo!